Aloha, good morning. Welcome to Live Yoga Channel. We're so grateful you're here with us. I'm Evan, this is Terra. Roll out your mat, come on and join us. We're stoked. We're going to do some yoga together. Aloha. Find our way, excuse me, into a comfortable seated position, cross-legged in a way that doesn't leave any stress or strain in your knees. Spine comes long, palms turn to rest, face up on the knees, shoulders are back, and touch the thumb and first finger. Allow the gaze to soften, close the eyes, soften the muscles in the face, and let's become aware of our breath and breathing. Just noticing the breath at the nostrils without having to change anything. Sacred entrance of life force energy in and out through the nostrils. The breath will be our guide for the next hour or so as we move through the postures. Continue to go back to the breath as an indication, deeper. You can go into a pose or perhaps when it's necessary to back off. Breath to be our guide on the journey. So grateful for this amazing breath. Allow the eyes to softly open. We'll start this morning's practice with a round of pranayama. This is Kapalabhati. It's a skull shining. Forceful exhalation, belly button back to the spine. Passive inhalation to follow. Eyes can close or go to a soft gaze once you get a rhythm for it. Let's take an inhale. And begin. Exhale. 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 Continue. Exhale. Exhale, 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 all the breath. Kumbha, breath retention. Inhale, half lung of air. Hold the breath in, chin to chest, shoulders to ears, engage the perineum like you're keeping yourself from going to the loo. No breath in without any struggle or strain. Gazing to the center of the mind stuff. And when you're ready, slowly release. Relax the holds, relax the breath. Let's do a second round of the Kumbha, breath retention. Take another inhale. Hold the breath in. Engage the holds. Shoulders to ears, lift the chest. Gaze into the center of the mind stuff. Deepening inward focus and tension of outward senses. Slowly release. Relax. Move the energy into the eyeballs now. Allow the eyes to come open. Moving only the eyeballs with the head remaining still. Take an inhale. And the exhale, look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up, center. Another inhale. Exhale, look far right, far left, far right, far left, far right, far left, center. Inhale. Exhale, look down, far right, look up, far left, look down, center. Inhale. Exhale, look down, far left, look up, far right, look down, center. Great. Instead of moving the eyeballs, we're going to focus the eyes now. Right hand comes up, shoulder height. Not too high, not too low. Fingertip in line with the eyes. All the focus to the finger without blinking. Slowly bend the elbow. All the way into the nose. And slowly extend back out. Again, without blinking. Let's gaze beyond momentarily. Take a breather. And once again, Tratakam, focusing on the finger without blinking. Fingertip to nose. And fingertip slowly extends back out, gazing beyond. And we'll do a third round of Tratakam, focusing on the finger without blinking, building concentration and focus. Slowly extending back out. Good job, yogis. Slowly release, palms together. Build some energy into the hands. Prana, you can feel the friction, a little heat in there. And get nice and warm. Right palm to the right eye, left palm to the left eye. No light coming in. Slow down the breath. You can feel the healing energy in the eye sockets, the rods and the cones, the retina. Relieving from so much eye stress, all this screen time. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Just release the palms. Interlace the fingers. Squeeze the arms away, up and over. Stretching the arms up overhead now. Elbows are straight if possible. Sit bones are down. You can add a little side body movement, a little weave if you need to start to get the side body awake, and then relax the shoulders as the palms press up to the ceiling, and do Ujjayi, ocean breathing now, another pranayama. We'll stay with this throughout class. Slight constriction in the back of the throat, air passing the epiglottis. Slowly release, back of the hands touch in front. Right hand coming down, interlacing the fingers. See if you can get your grip, and then roll the hands in, up, and over. To your degree, you can come halfway, like I'm demonstrating, with the tighter shoulder, or maybe all the way open, like Terra will show. Breathing into the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Keep breathing. And release, same thing, other side. Left arm over the right, interlace the fingers, roll the arms all the way up to your degree of flexibility with breath, warming up the arms. Slowly release. Legs extending, bring the yoga down into our toes, our feet, and our legs. Yoga for the toes. Sit bones down. This is Dandasana. You can use your clawed fingers or your palms next to you. Lift the shoulders and squeeze the toes for 1 release, 2 release, 3 release, 4 release, 5 release, 6 hold. And release. Right leg over the left. Interlacing the toes. Yoga for the toes. No hands. See if you can interlace the toes. Perhaps 1 toe. Amazing. 2 toes. 3rd toe. Maybe you're working all the way up into the 4th and the big toe. Figure if not today, maybe next week, maybe next month. Stay in the spirit of the yogis. Squeezing the toes for 3, 2, 1, and release. Left comes up over the right. We do both sides. Interlace the 1st toe. Maybe that's all you get today, and if so, that's fantastic. Wherever you're at, 2nd toe, 3rd toe, 4th toe, maybe all the way to the big toe. Let's squeeze the toes, activating the nerves and the legs, all the way up to the sciatic nerve and the hips. Squeeze the toes and release. Yoga coming into the ankles now. Forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clockwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Bringing the yoga up to the knees. Grab opposite elbows, lift the chest. Standing leg is firm. Toes are pointing up. Let's rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Good job, yogis. Switching knees. Lift the chest. Rotate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Coming up to the front of the mat. Right heel is coming in. Left leg is going back. It's a big stretch in the quad here. Take your time. Many of us will just stay right where we're at. Just breathe deeply here. Got to stay with that ocean breath. If you've got the privilege slowly start to walk the elbows back, maybe one elbow, the other front knee stays down, tailbone is down. Keep breathing, relaxing if possible. Top of the head comes to the mat. And if possible, whole spine comes down. Front knee stays down, keep breathing here. No need to go all the way to your degree of flexibility with the breath as the guide. Again, if you've got the whole spine on the mat, you can extend the arms up and overhead, grab opposite elbows, or release the arms. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Elbows to the earth. Roll the spine up, out, and over. Try the same thing on the other side. Left and right, it's going to feel different. And yesterday will feel different than today. Tomorrow will feel different than today also. So we go to our degree, we listen to our body. Each day, depends on the time of day, depends what we ate, depends maybe how we slept, if we've got any stress or joy in our life. These things will affect how we show up on the mat. Slowly coming to your degree, if possible. You can lay the back of the head down or just stay up on the elbows. Once again, front knee is down, tailbone down. Arms extend overhead. Listen to your breath, your body. This is your practice. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. We're going to come all the way up to a standing position. We're so grateful you hopped on the mat with us this morning. We really appreciate you guys jumping in and doing these practices with us. When we're done, we appreciate it when you like it, when you subscribe, when you notify. Keep coming back. We're noticing lots of non-subscribers around here, so thank you so much for practicing. We're so, so grateful here in Hawaii to meet you and share these practices. Don't forget, just do it now. Click the like, subscribe, and then you'll keep coming back again and again. Practices get better with each day, much like the sun salutations that we are about to do. Feet are together, palms are at our sides, shoulders relaxed. Let's close the eyes. Feet on the earth. Feel your groundedness to the earth, whether you're on the first floor or the 15th. You can connect those feet energetically to the earth. You can feel the toes in contact with your mat. Feel the support, the weight of gravity, keeping us connected to the earth planet. Using the mind's eye, let's visualize now a beautiful sunset that we've seen. Saffron glow going down on the horizon. And as we can bring to the mind's eye a picture of a beautiful sunset in our memories, let's contemplate our personal relationship to the sun, all the gifts we get from the sun with each passing day. So, so grateful for this amazing star bringing life to all living things on planet Earth. Let's allow eyes to come open, moving salutations to the sun. Surya Namaskar. We'll take a deep inhalation. On the exhalation, hands come heart level. Inhale, arms coming all the way up. Reach up, look up, keep breathing. Feet are grounded, gaze is up to your degree. And then slowly on the exhale, hinge and fold from the hips. Take your time. This is the first stretch of the day. The morning here in Manoa, you can hear the birds. Maybe you can hear the stream. We're all, wherever you're at, whether you're in India or Pakistan, Australia, United States, we're all listening to the sound of our breath. The sound of the breath and breathing is the guide. Backs of the legs are straightening. Weight of the head coming down towards the shins. You can place the hands, fingertips in line with the toes. If you've got the privilege, press the palms down. If the palms are down on the earth, and begin to bend the elbows. Again, remember, this is the first stretch. Key to this pose is our breath. Let's bend the knees. Take the left leg all the way back. Left knee is down. Ashwashan Shalanasana, the equestrian pose. Lunge into the front hip. Front knee stays in the midline. Soften the front toes, put a smile on the face. Back foot and knee press into the earth. Shoulders are back. Peel the arms back. Gazing up. Chest up to the sky. Listening to the breath and body as we go. Let's place the hands. Turn the back toes. Right leg comes back. Hands and feet shoulder distance. Let's move into Parvokonasana. This is a mountain pose. The West yogis got this same pose called downward facing dog in the Himalayas. Yogis call this shape mountain. Body shaping like Mount Everest. Press the hands evenly into the earth. Spread those fingertips. Elbows draw towards one another. You can drop the weight of the head. Make some space to open the shoulder blades. Lengthening the muscles of the intercostalis. That's the rib cage. Lengthening. Let's engage Uddiyana Bandha. Belly button coming up to the ceiling here. Tailbone lifting up with it. Body shapes like a V. Looking like Mount Everest. Backs of the knees are pressing back evenly. Backs of the heels are pressing back evenly. If you've got the privilege to have those heels on the mat, you can lift your toes up. Once again, Parvokonasana. This is mountain pose. On your next exhaling breath, and drop the knees to the earth, heart right between the thumbs, elbows in tight, Ashtanga Namaskar. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, chest and chin on the mat. Extend that chin a little further. Open up the neck. Squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows coming up, butt and tail are up. Knees are down, toes are touching. Breathing slowly, please. Once again, Ashtanga Namaskar. And when you're ready, point the toes, bring the hips down. We'll go to Bhujangasana, compress to the hands. If you're just warming up, you got neck or back injury, bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. Keep lifting the chest, gazing up to the ceiling. This is Sphinx pose as an alternate to Bhujangasana. You can use this throughout the remainder of the salutations. Lifting the chest, gazing up. And let's place the hands, turn the chin to the chest. Once again, come back. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Hands and feet pressing evenly. Tailbone lifted to the sky. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, let's let all the breath go. Open the mouth. Do yoga for the organs. Up, down with the belly button. Up, down with the belly button. No breath in. Up, down, up, down, up, down with the belly button. Give it a shot for a few. Yoga for the organs. Massaging the spleen, the liver, the pancreas, the stomach. Keep going. And when you're ready, slowly relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Return the breath to normal. Left foot forward, right knee down. Ashwasana Shalanasana here on the other side. Lift the chest all the way up to the ceiling, lunging to the hips. Breathing deeply. Once again, the breath is a guide. It's going to look different on the left and the right sides. Listening to the body, lunging to the hips. A little bit further. And let's place the hands. Exhaling breath, feet are together. Weight of the head hanging heavy. Forehead in the direction of shins. May notice body's starting to warm up here. Can get a little deeper into the fold. Legs are straightening. Tailbone lifts. Keep lifting the belly button. Forward and down. Forward and up. So keep lift the belly button. Chest comes further down towards the shins. Palms come further to the earth. Perhaps again, you've got the privilege to bend the elbows and squeeze the body a little bit closer. Stay with the breath. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the palms. That was so much fun. Let's do it again on the other side. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Gonna move with the breath here. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, Ashwasana Shalanasana. Place the hands, left leg back on exhaling breath. Try with no breath. Knees, chest, and chin, Ashtanga Namaskar. And then inhale, Bhujangasana. Backward bend or Sphinx. Turn the tops of the toes. Exhale, mountain pose. Right leg forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. Look up. Place the hands, left leg forward on the exhaling breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart level. Beautiful. Close the eyes. Release the arms. Fingertips pointing down to the earth. Shoulders relaxed. Let's use that inward focus, that visualization now of a beautiful crescent moon. We've got a new waxing crescent moon in the sky right now. Wherever you are on the earth, there's a beautiful crescent moon. The moon controlling the waters of the earth, the streams, the rivers, the oceans, rising and falling with the phases and the cycles of the moon. Similarly, the human aquarium, the plasma, the blood, the waters of our own human body, affected by the moon cycle. So grateful for this lunar force on our internal environment. We offer the Chandra Namaskar, salutation to the moon, the intention of making the mind our very best friend. Eyes to come open, changing only 4th and 9th postures. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Take a breath in the forward fold, please. Again, noticing perhaps releasing some of the blockages, crankies, deepening into the fold. Bend the knees, left leg back, left knee down. Hands to heart level on an inhaling breath, arms coming all the way up and overhead. Palms can be in a steeple position or just release the hands. Keep lifting the fingertips. Hips go down, arms go up, gaze is going up. Front knee stays towards the midline. Soften those front toes. Let's put a smile on the face as the back foot presses to the earth. For 3, 2, 1. Place the hands. Right leg back. Parvokonasana, mountain pose. No breath. Knees, chest, and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar on the back of the exhale. And then an inhale right there. Ready for you. Bhujangasana. Keep lifting the chest, looking up. Turn the tops of the toes. Press back. Mountain pose. Left leg forward. Right knee down. Let's do Chandrasana on the other side. Hands coming all the way up and through on an inhalation. Again, steeple position or release the hands. Lifting the arms up. Back knee to the earth. Back foot to the earth. Fingertips to the heavens. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Exhaling breath, right leg comes to meet the left. Forehead in the direction of the shins now. You may notice you can go a little deeper into your folds here, pressing the palms. If you've got the privilege and the palms are flat to the earth, you can go ahead and turn the hands around, fingertips towards the heels. Help pull the body a little bit closer. Keep lifting the belly button. Forehead coming to the shins. Palms together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands heart level. Release the hands to the sides. Close the eyes momentarily. We'll do a second round of Chandra Namaskar, linking breath and movements together. 12 poses, 12 breaths. Let's give it a try. Inhale. Exhale, hands heart level. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Right leg back, right knee down. Inhale, Chandrasana. Arms up overhead. Place the hands. Exhale, mountain pose. Left leg back. No breath. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, and chin to the earth. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra. Exhale, Mountain Pose. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, place the hands. Left leg comes to meet the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart level. Great job, yogis. Release the hands. Close the eyes. Let's connect to the movement of prana inside the body. Can feel the beating of the heart. Heartbeat signal of life. Can feel the auricles and ventricles. The chambers of the heart are all pumping fresh blood and oxygen throughout every cell in our body. Capillaries and the fingers, the toes, and the skull are all vibrating. Just luxuriate in this movement of fresh prana. Every cell in the body. Eyes coming open. Move to our first pose of the morning. Utkatasana chair pose. Hands come heart level. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Palms can be together or apart. Gaze up without changing. Keep the head center and gaze up. And on an exhaling breath, let's sit down and back like we're sitting into a chair. So arms are up, butt is down. Chest is lifting. Weight slightly out of the heels. Can lift the toes up if you'd like. Keep sitting down a little bit further. Reaching those hands up. Breathing deeply. Come to the full expression of your posture. Please, for 5. Breathing deeply. 4. Sit down a little further. 3, 2, 1, and release the hands. We'll do Dvika-asana. This is the double angle. Feet are together. Interlace the palms. Squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale and exhale. Hinge and fold the body forward. So we've been through the forward folds here a little bit. Now we're adding the shoulder blades in. Squeeze those shoulders. Arms coming up towards the ceiling. Forehead in the direction of the shins. Soften the toes. Bring the weight slightly out of the heels without falling forward. Listening to the music of your own breath for 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands to low back. Inhale. Exhale, hands come back to heart level. How are we feeling? Great job, yogis. Hands are at heart level. Keep them right there. Let's take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to sit down and back in our chair. Twisted chair. Left elbow coming over to the right knee. You can hook it. Outer edge of the right thigh finds the hook. Palms together in prayer position. Right shoulder's lifting. Belly button coming down and across, sending some energy into the stomach here. Breathing deeply if you'd like, and look down. Left hand releases, comes in line with the right toes. Right hand lifts up to the ceiling. Keep breathing deeply. Gazing up towards those front fingertips. You can go to your bind if you'd like. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Straighten the legs. Hands to heart level. Let's send some energy into the liver. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Twisted chair. Take an inhale. Exhaling breath. Twist to the other side. Right elbow hooks the left thigh. Palms in prayer position. Knees together. Gaze towards the side wall. Breathing slowly with the belly button down and across the thighs. Can release the palms if you like. Otherwise, stay right where you're at in the prayer position. Fingertips in line with the left toes. Right hand lifting up all the way to the heavens. Beautiful healing energy into the liver here. You can go to your bind if you'd like for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Hands come back to heart level. Release the palms to the side. Take a step back. Moving into the the table pose. Inhaling breath, arms come all the way up overhead. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge and fold the body forward, coming parallel to the floor here. Keep the palms together, or if you've got any stress in the shoulders, you can release the palms. Keep extending the fingertips. Trying to create a line of energy from the tailbone out through the fingers. Flat back, belly is up. Gaze is down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hands to heart level. Bend both knees. Bakasana. This is the balance pose. Energy into the left leg. Right leg's coming up and back. Press the right sole of the foot, like as if you're going to put it on the back wall. Hands are at heart level. It's okay if you wobble, and it's okay if you fall if you'd like. Even for 1 second, get those arms extending out in front. Line of energy now from your sole out through front fingertips. Keep working through the wobble for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hands to heart level. We'll go left hand to the earth, about a foot in front, couple inches to the side. Right hand onto the hips. Gonna try stack the hips. Listen to your body, okay? Everyone's different. Each side's gonna be different. Gaze coming over towards the side wall, if possible. Right hand can come up to the ceiling, if possible. Listen to your breath. Strong and steady in that left grounded leg. Half moon position. If possible, you'd like to grab the back foot to knee. Kick the back foot into the back hand. Gaze up over the right shoulder blade for 3, 2, 1, and ooh, release. Yes, you can hear my hips from all the way across the ocean. Everybody's working at their own degree of flexibility here. Let's try the same thing on the other side. Work through the balance series. Hands together at heart level. We're having fun in Manoa. We hope you're doing the same wherever you're at. Melbourne, or Mumbai, San Francisco. Thank you for joining us. Thanks again for liking, sending us your fresh comments to meet the fresh prana. We're coming into a balance pose, having fun talking to you guys today. Hopefully we're staying lighthearted. Standing leg is firm. Extend the arms in front. Press the rear sole into the back wall. Line of energy from the sole out through the fingertips. Gazing down for 3, 2, 1. Hands heart level. Gonna try half moon. You can bend the knee a little bit if you need. You can use both hands if you need. Just stay right there. And start to stack the hips. For me, I'm a lot more open on this side. I got a little bit more flex. Hands to the hip, left hand to the left hip. Gaze down. Just stay looking down if you need. Eventually, head and neck turn to side wall. That's plenty for half moon right now. Then you can add the arm if you'd like. That's where the shape of the half moon comes in. Breathe there. And then bend the back knee, grab the hand to the foot. Straighten that right leg again. And then kick, 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 kick. Foot into the hand. Open the left shoulder, can gaze up over the left shoulder blade for 3. Breathing deeply. 2, 1. And release. Shake it out. Great job, yogis. Feet are hip distance apart. Mat distance apart. That would be a lot wider than your hips. We're going to get wide. It helps to open the hips up a little bit. Right hand comes up to grab the left. Left hip comes way out. Right hand grabs. This is the tree in a hurricane. Hopefully no weather incidents wherever we find you this morning. But nonetheless, we ground our feet so that we can brave the storm. Right shoulder slightly forward, gazing into the left armpit chest. Pulling right hand to left for 3, 2, 1. And release. Same thing on the other side. Left hand grabs the right. Right hip comes out. Round out the side body. Use the left hand to pull that right arm over. Gaze up towards the right armpit chest for 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's come down towards the floor. This time, feet are hip distance apart, about 5 inches apart. Inhale and exhale. Let's fold forward. Padahastasana, hands 2 feet, quite literally in Sanskrit. Position, Padahastasana. So if you can get your toes underneath, or your fingers underneath your toes, fantastic. You cannot just grab behind calves. This is also going to serve as a nice modification. And if you've got the privilege to step a little deeper, you can get the toes in line with the middle of the palms, maybe all the way to the wrists. If you've got them all the way to the wrists, go ahead and bend the elbows. Pull yourself forward, bring the weight slightly out of the heels. And again, the key to this pose is our breaths. Listen into the music of your own breath and breathing, please. For 3. Straighten the legs. A little bit more. 2. 1, and release. Peace fingers. If your hands are behind your calves, just leave them there. Everyone's going to straighten the legs now. Peace fingers. Grab the big toes. Lift the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. Shift the gaze to look up towards the front of the room. Maybe front corner, perhaps the middle, maybe all the way up to the ceiling. Keep stretching the neck, straight legs for 3, 2, 1, and release. Place the hands, step back, Parvokonasana. This is the mountain pose. Find your breath. Let's walk it out. Bend the right knee, left heel down. Bend the left knee, right heel down. Then we walk out. Straighten both knees, both heels, pressing towards the earth, both knees pressing down and away. Let's keep the right heel grounded, left leg's gonna lift up and back. Straight leg here. Straighten the right arm, press the right heel to the earth for 3. Keep lifting, 2, take an inhale. And on the exhale, left foot all the way forward. Virabhadrasana series. This is the warrior series. Back foot, turn it in 10, 20, perhaps 30 degrees. Sink down into the hips. Soften the front toes. Front knee in line with front ankle. Hands can come to heart level. Take that right hip. Shine a flashlight forward. And if possible, now arms all the way up overhead. Hips down, fingers up. Smile on the face. Right shoulder in line with the left. This is Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1. I'm going to transform the body here. Open up, back foot, a couple inches maybe, just a little bit. You can open up the hips, sink down to the hips. Keep working in that action. Hands come in parallel, skeletal system, the musculoskeletal system is extending, cartilage, tendons, everything is active and reaching. Arms are parallel to the earth, gaze out at those front fingertips. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2 position. 3, 2, 1, transforming yet again. Body shapes a diagonal into the fearless warrior. It's okay. Smile at the shake in the leg. Back foot turns in. Pinky toe edge is grounded. Try not to collapse in that front thigh. Lift the heart. Extend the fingertips. Fearless warrior via Virabhadrasana for 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the earth. Right hand to the ceiling. Turn the head and neck towards the side wall. Keep opening the chest. If you'd like, you can open up that right shoulder, go to your bind. Left hand comes off the earth. Doesn't have to. Listen to your practice. Keep lifting the heart. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Hands to the earth, back knee to the earth. We'll do Kondinyasa and the steps on the journey to get there. Heel toe, front foot wide. Left elbow is already in contact with the left inner thigh. That's your first hook. Right hand's gonna come in line with that left hand. Now you're in like kind of a push-up position. You go, what happens now? Keep getting a little wider on that front foot. Make some space. Nice hip opener. We're going to Kondinyasa. We got to hook the right elbow into the right inner thigh. That's the magic here. So get long in the back leg. Stay there, breathe. If possible, body's got to come forward. My biceps are gonna come parallel to the earth. So I gotta get in like a push-up, and then that's where the hook happens. Back knee can lift, back toes can lift, maybe one toe, maybe the other chin comes up. Kondinyasa for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on down. Come to meet Terra and Balasana. This is child's pose. Buttocks to heels, forehead to the earth, palms facing up at your side. The contact point between the chest and the thighs deeply relieving. Contact point between the forehead and the earth or pillow also deeply relieving. Can connect to the 2 beautiful lungs. Left and right side, the lower lobes, the middle lobes, and the upper lobes of the lungs, ventilating, purifying, oxygenating the body. So grateful for these beautiful lungs. As the head rests, we can rest the brain and express some gratitude for the amazing nervous system. Central nervous system housed between the skull, connecting the brain stem at the back of the skull to the spinal cord. Amazing circuitry of the spinal cord connecting down all the way to the sacrum, the vertebrae and discs, and all the amazing neurological energy. Finally tuning the neurological energy. Grateful for this beautiful nervous system. When you're ready, let's take an inhale. Gonna rise up. As yogis, we balance the masculine and the feminine, the lunar and the solar. We're gonna do the left and the right side. So we'll jump back into Parvokonasana, mountain pose. Same series on the other side. Place the palms, lift the tail, press your heels. This is mountain pose. Left heel is down now, right leg's gonna lift up. Leg is straight, keep lifting the heel up. Left arm is straight, left heel to the earth. Lift a little bit higher, take an inhale. Exhaling breath, right foot all the way up and forward. Back foot turns 10, 20, perhaps 30 degrees. Find a way to sink your hips down. Hands to heart level. Arms coming all the way overhead. That's an inhaling breath. Left shoulder in line with the right. So you got to keep coming around with the left hip, come around with the left side ribs, and then come around with that left shoulder. Hands can be in a steeple or just release. Soften the front toes. Helps to put a smile on the face. If you grip the front toes, often you notice the jaw might lock. So the jaw and the toes work together. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Open up. Extend the musculature of the body. Virabhadrasana 2. You need some distance in that back foot and hip. Please find it. Arms can be facing up or down, wherever you can find some ease and steadiness in Warrior 2 position. Gaze right at the front of the front fingers. Tip of the front fingers for 3, 2, 1. Fearless Warrior. Left hand comes to meet the right. Heart is lifting. Back leg is grounded. Smile at the shake in the leg for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the earth. Left hand to the heavens. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Stay strong in the feet. Connected in the legs if you're ready. And you'd like to go for your bind. Left hand to the low back. Sink a little further. Right hand from the earth to grab the left wrist, or leave it right where it's at as you keep lifting the heart for 3, 2, 1, and release Kondinyasa. Prep to the arm balance, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Right leg comes way wide, and the right elbow hasn't really left this connection, so it stays there. Place the hand, and the left hand comes to meet it. So you gotta get a little wider, that's okay. Eventually, the big leap of faith is in this left elbow has to cut. You gotta get it open. As that comes in, it's gonna come to grab this left inner thigh. That's where the balance action is in this pose. So I start to come forward, keep the back knee down, and keep this foot down if I want. Then lift the side leg, lift the back knee. Chin's already up. Chin might come down, lift the chin, and then lift the back toes for 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Great job, yogis. A is for attempt, B is for balasana, or perhaps C, child's pose. This time, let's give some gratitude over to the largest organ on the body, skin, the dermis. Purification process happening at the skin, an alchemical mixture of fire element mixing with the water elements of our body, creating a steam, a purification. The pores of the skin are beginning to open, prana entering and exiting every pore in the body. So grateful for this amazing filtration system, this amazing immune system. Beautiful, glistening, healthy skin. Healthy skin. Inhaling breath. Let's come to rise up. We'll come to meet in tabletop with the hands in front, in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. A flat back here. We'll do a little spinal work here. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the chest. You can look up. On the exhale, chin to chest, roll the spine, forehead all the way to the pelvis, pressing into one another. Inhale, slow motion. Drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the chest, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, roll the spine. Find a few more breaths like that, moving the spine effortlessly with the breath. Inhaling and exhaling to your degree, at your speed. See if you can feel every inch of the vertebra stretching with each posture, each chain in the posture. Let's come eventually back to a flat back. We'll do some balance pose here. Left arm's coming up like you'd like to shake my hand. Good morning. To balance that out, we'll bring the right sole back. Keep pressing the right sole back. Line of energy from rear heel out through front fingers. Central part of the body is strong here. Gaze can be down. Stay with this for 3, 2, 1. If you'd like to stay right there, please do. Otherwise, left hand back to grab the right foot. Inside or outside will work. Kick the back foot. Keep lifting. Look over towards the left shoulder. Look up. Lift up for 3, 2, 1, and release. It's okay if we wobble. It's okay if we fall. Let's try the same thing on the other side. Right arm is coming up. Handshake position. Left leg is up and back. Keep pressing the rear heel away. Line of energy out into the front fingertips. Central part of the body is strong. As we're ready, right hand comes back to reach towards the left. Right shoulder up and back. Look up towards the right shoulder. Kick the foot for 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. We're going to come all the way up onto standing on our knees. We'll do Ukkstrasana, the camel position. Got a lot of nice heat in the body this morning. We'll go to camel. You can lift the toes if you need a little bit more distance. Otherwise, feet stay flat. It's a little bit of a V here. For me, I like to have the knees a little bit wider than the feet. Just a little bit. So slightly in. Hands to the low back. Press the hands to the low back. Lift the chest. Lift the gaze. Keep staying with small sips of oxygen. Breath if you need it. If you've got the flexibility, one hand and the other can reach back to the heels, and then slowly the weight of the head. The chin can stay real internal, so there's not too much pressure on the cervical spine. Keep lifting the chest. Pressing the hips forward. Great big opening in the heart space. Ukkstrasana, camel position for 3, 2, 1. Hands to the low back, and then hands all the way in front. Come to meet once again, child's pose. Nice counter pose. Rest the forehead. You can feel the ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's the beating of the heart. It's a beautiful heart. It's been with us since we've been in our mother's womb. 27 days after gestation, the heart comes alive, stays with us, our trusted companion in the center of the chest. So grateful for the heart. Yogis believe the heart governs the emotion of love. So as that heart spreads the energy all throughout the body, you can feel the love going to every cell in your body. Inhaling breath, let's rise up and simply turn the tops of the toes and bring the feet hip distance or greater apart. We're going to a little modified squat here. This is a Malasana. If you want to stay in the squat while we go into the inversions, you can. This is the first stage. So everyone working into the squat, if you want to do some alternations and open the chest, let's try that. Otherwise, rest of us moving in the direction of Bakasana. This is crow. So we're either doing squat or crow. Hands are pressing to the earth here. This time you can kind of feel like you've got the tips of the fingers pressing, and just the fingers lift a little bit, so you're kind of like Spider-Man on the floor here a little bit. You want to really kind of grip the floor. Lift the belly button. Gaze about, in front a little bit, maybe about a foot in front. Gaze is forward. Keep us from going too far down. And then slowly, one foot and the other, come up. If you're in your crow and you want to go into headstand, then you look down and we start to kind of slowly bring the weight forward. But you don't need to do that. Otherwise, if you'd like to hop into your headstand in the middle of the room, please do so. If you want to stay in your Malasana, create some variations, opening the chest, please do so. Rest of us are going to move slowly in the direction of shoulder stance. You got a couple options here. You're working on your crow. You're hopping into your headstand like Terra. She's going to do the more traditional variation where the hands come together. We don't always show this, so you can see her hands have interlaced. The outer edges of her arms are pressing down. Elbows not too wide. So this is for headstand with the arms coming up, soles of the feet like they're standing on the ceiling. I'm going to hop into Sharvangasana. This is the shoulder stand. So you see a few varieties. You can also try your tripod headstand, which looks a little bit more like this, where you come in that way. Okay? You got a couple options here. This is your practice. We want to give you some inversion varieties. If you like to just keep working on your Malasana, keep doing that. Knees into the chest. If you're in a shoulder stand, hands to the earth. Lift the spine up, hands to the low back. Feet to the ceiling, gazing right at the big toes. Taking a few breaths here. If you hopped up into shoulder stand, you want to try some wide legs. If you're in your headstand, you want to go to wide legs, please go there. We got a couple poses moving this morning, and that's okay. Listen to your breath, your body. Continue to stay safe. And then legs come together. If we're in shoulder stand or headstand, let's go into eagle pose. You can try the eagle pose. One leg's going to wrap around the other. Give a little squeeze here. Great for the genitals. So once you can kind of get your squeeze on, brings a lot of fresh blood and oxygen into the hips. Just slowly release. Try same thing on the other side. One side's going to be a little different than the other. That's okay. Listen to your body. Keep breathing. Squeezing in the chair. And release. Both legs all the way up. If you're in your headstand, you can go to splits pose. Splits pose this direction. There we go. So left, if you're in shoulder stand, left foot's going to come all the way down. Right leg stays up. A few breaths there. And then left leg up. Switch the other side in your splits if you're in your headstand. For 3, 2, 1. You can do any other variations you'd like, or come down in slow motion if you're in your headstand. If you're in shoulder stand, we're going to go to plow, halasana. Tops of the toes coming up overhead. Perfectly okay if they don't hit the floor. Keep your hands right in the low back. Or if you got a little more freedom there and you get them on the ground, you can interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades. Chin and chest staying right where they're at. Gazing toward the belly button. 3, 2, One, slowly release. Coming all the way down and out. We'll all come to meet in Matsendrasan. This is fish pose. Nice counter pose, relieve any stress from the head and neck from the inversions. Heels together, big toes together. Palms real close to the body. You can press them under the body if possible. Point the toes. Lift the chest. Come up to the top of the head. Keep lifting the chest. If you'd like to add your fish gills, lower set of teeth, passing the upper set of teeth. Breathing slowly and deeply, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Lay the spine flat to the earth. Let's go right knee into the right chest here. All the way in. Can grab behind the calf, perhaps all the way up on top of the shin. Work on the digestion, the ascending colon here, getting a little relief. No tension in the muscles here. So check your face. Soften the muscles of the face. Keep squeezing the knee into the chest. And then left foot's going to hop up on top of the right knee. Or right foot's going to grab on top of the left knee. Left hand stays up on top. Right arm out into a T position. Go right into spinal twists here. And then roll over onto the side leg. Turn the head and neck towards the right hand. Breathing deeply. Easy supine twist here. Keep breathing deeply. Use the inhale to bring some fresh energy in. Exhale to relax a little bit further. And the knee coming up towards the chest. Once again, can place the right foot on the floor. Straighten the buttocks out. Extend the right leg, left knee. All the way into the left shoulder now. Find your grip. Find your press. Make a little room if there's space in the, you can't get right down the middle of the chest. That's okay. Bring it a little bit more towards the edge of the left shoulder. Really like this pose. Working on the descending colon here. Grateful for a healthy digestive process. Yoga for the organs. If you're interested in more for yoga for the organs, Terra's going to hop on Wednesday. Lots of fun dialogue, working on our digestive health, healthy insides. Left foot over to the right knee, left arm out in a T position. Or you can just extend the arm. Keep the left shoulder grounded. That's the critical edge here. Right hand grabs left knee over to the right side. Head and neck turn towards the left. Healthy digestion. We do the shampoo. We do the toothpaste. We got to make sure we're cleaning the inner organs. Yoga for the organs. Left foot coming all the way up. Keep the buttocks straight. Extend both legs. Extend both arms overhead. Point the right toes. Point the right arm. Point the left toes. Left arm. Point both toes. Both arms. Take an inhale. Exhale. Coming up. Let's do some forward folds. I'm spinning around. Come and meet us in the forward fold. Feet together. Toes up towards the ceiling. Sit bones down. Move the fleshy part if you'd like. Arms all the way up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hinge and fold. Hands to feet position. Might look a little bit more like hands to shins, maybe hands to knees, wherever you're at. No problem. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the belly button. Eventually, let the forehead relent in the direction of the shins. Slow down the breath. Let's grab hold of the breath once again.
Use the breath to deepen your connection to the fold. Notice if the brain or the mind is telling you, gosh, I wish we were in Shavasana, or wow, my hamstrings are tight. And that's, while interesting information is not drawing us any deeper into the pose. Let's see if we can deepen our connection to the pose via the breath. Yoga is an experience more than anything. It's a science, it's a system, it's a series of exercises. Nonetheless, they're all designed to bring us into direct experiential contact. This is where the yoga exists. And slowly, let's rise up.
We'll do one more twist, feet hip distance. Let's take the right hand back behind us, beyond the line of symmetry, left hand over. Right elbow to the earth. Head and neck will eventually turn towards the bottom right corner of our mat. Breathing deeply into the twist for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Same thing on the other side. Left hand comes back. Stay with the breath. Pass the line of symmetry in the back if possible. And then left elbow down. Maybe all the way left shoulder down. I can't demonstrate it. I'm not quite there. Maybe next week. Maybe next month. Head and neck turn towards the left bottom corner of the mat. Breathing deeply for 3, 2, 1, and release. Buttocks to the earth, legs extending up. Let's do Navasana, the boat pose. Merrily down the stream we will go here in Manoa. We're so grateful for everyone joining us. Keep lifting the chest, gazing at the big toes. Thank you for getting on Live Yoga channel with us. So grateful. Lift the chest. You can do Kapalabhati just like how we started. Forceful exhales. Slowly release. Spin around 180 degrees. For my favorite yoga posture, Shavasana. This is corpse pose. You can get a blanket. Ladies can remove the hair bun. Gentlemen can remove the hair bun as well if you have one. Spine comes to lay flat on the mat with the eyes closed. Palms come up. This is the final resting pose. Feel the weight of gravity supporting you. And let's introspect the mind. Become aware of the breath at the nostrils. Without changing a thing, resolve to remain a witness to this beautiful breath. Simply watching, feeling the breath come in and out of our body temple. Active relaxation here. Create a little movement in the body to deepen our relaxation. We're gonna point the right toes, lift the right leg just an inch off the mat, squeeze, flop the right leg. Same thing on the left, point the left toes, lift the left leg, squeeze, flop the left leg. Squeeze the buttocks like you're gonna lift the hips, but take the belly button down to the earth. Squeeze, relax, release the hips, the genitals, the midsection. Rib cage. Inhale deeply to the ribs. Fill the lungs. Exhale, open the mouth. All the breath out. Fist with the right hand. Squeeze the right arm. Lift. Flop. Fist with the left arm. Squeeze the left arm. Lift. Flop. Chin comes in the direction of the chest here. Keep the skull on the ground. Lengthen the cervical spine. Lengthen and release. Turn the head and neck from side to side and back to center. Let's open the mouth wide, wide, wide. Stick the tongue out and down. Lion's pose. Soften the muscles of the mouth and let's squeeze the muscles in the eye sockets, the hairline, temples. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Make a funny face and slowly relax. Release. Once again, closing the eyes. Introspecting the mind at the breath entrance, sacred entrance at the nostrils. And as you enter deeper into a relaxation, let's collectively resolve to remain still for the remainder of our practice. Perfectly okay if thoughts arise. Let's return to this witness consciousness. Become the one who observes the breath, the thoughts, and the body. Shift our attention to the breath and breathing at the navel region. Again, remaining still, watching the breath. Belly rise and belly fall. Effortless belly rise and fall. Watch the belly button go up and down. Let's count together now the breath backwards from 10 without changing a thing. Belly rise at 10 and belly falls at 10. Belly rise at 9 and belly falls at 9. You stay with your count, your breath, all the way to 1. Trying not to lose count. When you're ready, wherever you're at in the count, go ahead, release it. Release the breath, release the count. Let's release the need for things to be any different than exactly as they are in this moment. Totally relax. Entering deeper levels of stillness. Body relaxes. Mind relaxes. Breath relaxes. Making spaciousness. Spontaneous healing energy. Deepen your trust. Corpse pose, Shavasana. Body's natural regenerative energy, function, operating effortlessly. Surrender into this stillness. Slowly become aware of the breath and breathing once again. Noticing the effortless rise and fall of the belly button. As the awareness reconnects to breath, can begin the awakening process. Breath deepens. Expanding the length of the inhalations and exhalations. Allowing some movement back into the physical body as you are ready. The fingers, the toes. Perhaps the head or the nose or any movement, stretch, feelings, sounds that want to come. Just let things naturally arise like you're waking from a restful slumber. Allow your awakening to guide you effortlessly to a comfortable side lying position. Use the palm in a pillow, put the hand on the belly, whatever's most comfortable for you, and see if you can go back to stillness. Cultivate that feeling of trust. Own inner quietude. Use the strength of the hands. Press the body up to an upright position, much the same way as we began. We will close, comfortably seated. Eyes closed, thumb and forefinger to touch. Energetic awareness now at the brow center. Extend the stillness. Enjoy the spaciousness, the quietude of your own inner being. And let's bring hands together at heart level, gesturing the head and neck down towards the heart, bowing to the Lord in the heart. So grateful for these practices. Sacred breath that binds us, and for this amazing Sangha, the Cyber Sangha, the global Ohana that we share these practices with. Closing customarily, Namaste. Eyes come gently open. Thank you. Mahalo, as we say here in Hawaii. Thank you guys so much. Having a lot of fun here in Manoa this morning. We hope you had a great time wherever you're at. One last reminder. Give it a like. You made it all the way through. Great job. We love hearing from you. Subscribership helps. The watch time has really been great. We love knowing that folks are out there doing these practices. So whether you subscribe or not, we really are grateful. Let it transform you from the inside out. Yoga is transformative at every level. So let it improve your relationships, your work life, the flexibility that you feel both in your body and out in your life. We're grateful. Hop on with Terra on Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. Share yoga. Share it with your mom, your boyfriend, your brother, office mate. Just find somebody to give it to. Yoga for the Organs also happening on Wednesday. It's going to be good fun. Thursday, we're back again right here. We know a lot of you guys are catching these after as well too, so thanks for doing the replays. It's really fun. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for supporting Live Yoga channel. We'll see you again soon. Aloha. Namaste.
Aloha.